issue type. So what exactly this issue type is? So whenever we are creating a ticket or in Jira, like everything is an issue. So whether it is a HR ticket, whether it is a business one, whether it is a project management ticket or it's a test. So anything is an issue. So in a layman, it's a ticket. So whenever we are creating an issue, so we need to find out what kind of ticket we are going to create. What is the type of the ticket? Whether it is an incident, whether it is a task, whether it is a new improvement on a development, whether it is a story or an epic, or it's a subtask of one of its parents. So there are different kind of like the ticket types are there. So whenever we are creating a ticket, the the most important is first we need to think like what kind of ticket we are going to create, and that is an issue type. So where does this issue types comes? So when we are creating a project, so in my previous video I told about how to create a Jira project. So whenever we are creating a project, so this project is created based on a template. So whether it's a Jira software project or it's a business project or it's a service management project. So if we choose like a business project, probably there is the issue types are task and subtask. If we choose a software project, then it's have like stories, epic, task, subtask and all. If we choose a service desk project or service management project, we will have like incident, change, problem. So these are the various issue types. But sometimes it happens. Uh, let's say we created a Jira development project. So this is the down Jira is a development project, and I can see some of the issue types over here, which are stories, task, bug, yeah, and epic. But I want like my own issue type to be there. Let's say new feature, let's say improvement, let's say um, some business related task type I want to set. So how can I customize my project? So in Jira, it is a completely customizable tool. So everything is running under a schema. So whenever we want to change or we want to add a new issue type, so first of all, uh, we should know like what is the schema which is associated to this project. Okay. So how can we get that issue type schema and where we can see that? In order to get the issue type schemas or what are the different kind of issue types are associated in your project, so we should have the Jira admin permission. So once you have the Jira administrator level of access, then you can go to your project settings or you can go to the global settings, I mean the administrations. So once you, anyway, so the project administrator, not a Jira administrator, the project administrator will also have this project settings available, and he or she can go to the project settings and can see what are the different issue types are associated to that project. But a project administrator cannot modify the issue type schema. Only a Jira administrator or the higher level, like a system administrator, can go and modify the issue type schema. So you should have a Jira administrator permission or a Jira system administrator permission in order to go and modify your issue type schema. But if you have a simple project admin permission, then you can go to the project settings of your project. So you click on project settings, and then you can see here there is a project key and a Scrum issue type schema. So this schema is already created when we create a project. And you can see like there are the issue types like bug, epic, stories, subtask and task. So these are the issue types are already there. So that's what we are getting these issue types listed in the issue type field. Now, our goal is to add or remove an issue type within this or from this schema. So as I mentioned, if you have access or if you have the permission of Jira administrator or the Jira system administrator, then you open the issue type schema here, so that you can see this the number of issue types and the descriptions and for which workflow they are associated and what is the field configuration of that and screen. So we will discuss about this workflow field configuration and screens later. So once this issue type is finished, now you have the action and edit issue type, and we have a different schema. So if you will create a different schema and you can associate that here to this project, I'll tell you after this how to do it. And right now I will just go and modify this issue type schema here, edit the issue types. Now it is asking me the permission. I'll just provide. Yeah. So now you can see these are the types which is already there in the current schema, and these are the available issue types which is already created as default. So I want improvement in my project. I will simply drag and drop the improvement here. I want new feature. I will drag and drop. And I don't want this task or I don't want bug in my project. So I will just remove it. It is something like that. We can drag and drop from the available issue types. If you want to create your own, then at the right corner you will have like add issue types. Just you click on that and it will ask you what kind of issue type you are creating. So let's say I will give as example is internal incident, or let's say internal tools. Yeah. And what kind of issue type it is? It is a standard one or it is a subtask one. If it is a subtask, then that ticket should have a parent issue. Okay. Now I created internal tools. You can also change this icon of this. Where to do this, I will tell you. And you just click on save. Now if you go and refresh your project, now you can see like the other issue types has been added, and the bug has been removed from the existing issue types. Now whenever you want to create a ticket for this project, you can see the new issue types came up. So this is the way we can add these issue types, but the issue type is also linked with the form, or we can say this is the screen. So whenever you want, so we can customize this in the later video. I will just explain how to do it. For example, if I will choose epic, I am getting here epic name, summary, reporter, component and description. If I will choose here story, I'm not getting this epic name over here. The same way, if I will choose internal tools, if I want some other form to be populated, how can we do it? We will discuss that in the later videos. As of now, like this is how we can add or remove issue types in the project. Uh, I hope you can go through that and you can practice. So uh, do comment me in the video. Thank you.